I don't know.
What are y'all talking about?
Two guys talking without wearing pants. Podcast. You can take our ideas.
Welcome back to the Pantless Podcast. I'm Travis. He's
Austin. And
forgetting what he's supposed to
I don't know
do.
where everybody else is. Can everybody else see everybody else? I don't know which way I'm pointing. Which am I supposed to point?
Directly down from
Am
me
I-
is Alex, and then catawampus from him is Dalton. You can't see him. He's just got... There he is. Our
Yes.
soundboard guy. How you guys doing?
Yeah. Man, I'm
You're
good.
Here.
Hey, I will boot you from this call, sir. If I could figure out how.
Oh, man. So, Stump has not seen Roadhouse.
In, what, 75 years?
It's been 10 years since I watched Roadhouse. Most
Oh,
of the
you have
references
seen
I
it.
know.
Okay.
Yes, I have seen it once, but most of my references stem from Family Guy.
Yes.
We could talk about that later. What do we know new?
Oh.
Anybody know? We're going to jump into this. Because I don't want to talk about a movie yet.
Okay. We're not talking about a movie.
No. That doesn't exist yet.
Dalton, give us a recommendation.
Read page 3 of the script and you'll know where we're at right now. That's the silence part. That's on page 2.
Vamp, Johnny Vamp,
Huh?
Damn. What?
Vamp.
All right, moving on. Alex, what do you recommend?
Do what?
Give us a recommendation of something, anything. Recommend
It's
something
our-
to us.
Whoa.
For a movie? Or just in
Anything.
general?
No.
In
no,
general.
It's our segment called What Do You Know New? We just talk about stuff that we did new this week.
Oh, here's a difficult one. Diablo 4 player clears level 100 Nightmare Dungeon with level 75 Sorcerer.
Buttons, am I good?
No.
Oh, that sounds impressive.
That means
What do I know new? Right now, there is currently an online petition to crash War Thunder due to the creator of the game is not meeting player demands.
Wow.
So
I don't
right
know
now,
what that
literally
is
every
either.
player has bombed. It is a online multiplayer war game. Pretty much what it
It's
is.
like World of
Is
Tanks,
you
but
start-
evolved.
Yes.
Okay.
But the game evolves to modern day, and the creator of the game is not willing to meet player demand, and so right now there's currently an online petition to tank the game, and right now it has reached record lows with downvotes in Steam.
Oh, record lows.
It's one
Sorry, I
of those,
stole your...
Tragic.
it's one
Now,
of those
isn't that
image-
because they are focusing too much on microtransactions to level up instead of actually just playing the game?
Yes.
Well, we'll see.
false
Maybe they can
grinding.
tank it so hard that the next person will think twice before making their game do such a thing.
Absolutely.
Travis, what do you know? You know
I
anything?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I had a pretty
No.
boring week. I did hear, I don't know if this would be breaking news or what do I know new. I don't know.
Hey, just do you, man. Just,
but-
you do you.
Pokemon Presents on the 8th.
Yes.
That's
yep.
happening.
Rumor has it they're gonna release the new Legends game that day, and release dates for the DLCs.
Does anybody here watch Uncle from Another World?
No, don't even know who that is.
It's an anime on Netflix. I learned that Hisui is Japanese for the word green. And it's often referred to like the jade gemstone.
Learn something.
I guess I did. That is something I know
Yeah,
new.
there you go.
There's mine. There you go.
We know things.
Only kind of.
Also, what's your breaking news?
Breaking news is super sad. Paul
I like
Rubin
it.
has passed away.
Oh yeah, he was in our last movie. I think I read something about people are telling him rip. I'm like, what did he do this time?
I know. We were just talking
I just
about
assumed he got
him, and
canceled
then
again.
2 or 3 days later, he passed away from cancer. Did not tell anybody he had cancer. He just decided to die.
That seems to be a going
I am
theme.
such a child. I don't even know who y'all are talking about.
Pee Wee
Pee Wee
Herman.
Herman.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
man
Come
you were
on,
named
you had to
after.
got that from Family Guy.
I'll say I'm literally named after the man.
He could be
You
your
were named
dad.
after Pee Wee Herman? What? Oh, okay. Okay.
A little slow over
God.
the side.
Wow.
Freddie Mercury's cat scratch furniture is on sale. They are
Nice.
auctioning off his belongings.
Freddie Mercury had cat scratch furniture?
I
Interesting.
read something on X this morning about how Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson didn't get along. Because when Michael Jackson was filming the music video for Thriller, he wanted a live llama on set. And Freddie Mercury, I guess, was doing some stuff for the music video. And like stormed out and they never talked again. They like had a huge falling out over a live llama.
Wow.
I read
Can
that
you
on,
imagine?
I read
The
that on
life
the X.
of the rich and famous.
Would llamas spit in your face?
Speaking of
Yeah,
X,
they
Just
would.
alpacas.
I think it's both.
Oh, I think they will. I
camels
did
do
hear
that as well.
llamas can destroy, like, they will spit and stomp coyotes to death.
Can we go
Llamas make better sheepdogs than sheepdogs do.
Fake news, but
Maybe.
so Travis, speaking of X, did you hear about them potentially being sued due to their new X logo on top of their headquarters?
no, I hadn't heard that.
Yep. Apparently, due to it was all over the news this morning about it being so bright, flashing into apartment buildings across the street. So now they're petitioning the city to have it removed.
Light pollution. That's fine. I think you can handle it.
Looks like we have a known person in chat right now. I don't know if anybody but me is looking at chat.
Are you in the?
Fair
Are
enough.
you? What are you in the YouTubes or the
multitasking.
Twitches?
YouTube's chats. We're not on
The
Twitch right now.
YouTube.
We're not on Twitch. We're on the YouTubes.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
It's Taylor.
Dun dun dun.
I'm
Nice.
getting distracted now. I can't even listen to you guys because I'm watching chat now. We actually have someone in chat talking to us.
You watch chat.
You
The
carry
three
the
of us.
conversation?
Chat. No, we'll chat. We'll talk about something else. Alex, what do you want to talk about? Because I don't have anything.
You're gonna put me on the spot like that.
Dalton, you are quiet, but you have stuff to say, but we can't hear everything you're saying. So keep saying
Speaker,
your.
it's important.
But you are saying important things, but you're doing it at a low volume. You have the words that we want to hear. Music. Give us some music.
Uncopyrighted.
Don't sing
Hold
it.
on, I'm
No,
turning
I don't
my
want. I don't
volume
want you to sing anything. I want you to give us a song that we need to add to our playlist.
Ooh, like what's the criteria it has to meet?
It has to exist.
have, rhythm, music, be sang, have instruments.
It has
And
to
I
be
guess
sang.
technic-
I was thinking
it-
orchestrated.
That works.
It's
for
got to
me.
be on. It's got to be on Spotify because that's where the playlist is.
So something that would work good is any of the music from the hit movie Roadhouse.
There was some good-
Oh,
hey, we were
that had a
there-
good soundtrack.
I didn't know this until I researched it. The band that played during all the stuffs, that was an actual band. That was the Jeff Healey band.
Was that guy really blind?
He was really blind. He's been blind since the age 1. Since like he had a cancer when he was 1, went blind, and he learned how to play a guitar on his lap like a piano. And that was actually
Wow.
his band
What a
on
guy.
stage. I listened to some of his stuff. It's actually he died in like 2008.
Oh wow, young. What was the name of that band?
The Jeff Healey band.
I have to check this out. Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, this band was actually pretty good for this movie. And then I'm like, wait, that's because they used a real band for this movie.
The more you know.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm doing an injustice. The fact that it's been so long since I've watched that movie.
You have, sir. You have.
Travis, was this your first time watching?
Yes, I had not seen. Hey, you know what?
Retro movie
If you guys want
review.
to talk about it so much, let's talk about our movie,
Do it.
Roadhouse.
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 What's you are really involved. I see you looking at that chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what. I don't know what the front bottoms are, but has anybody heard of that?
Yes, it is Taylor's favorite band.
Is that a real band?
Yes,
It
no,
is.
It is an actual.
It is a real
legit
band. Okay. So for Taylor, we are going to.
Taylor just asked, "What's Roadhouse?"
Oh, what a child!
We are going
What
to
a
add the
child.
song "Twin Size Mattresses" or "Twin Size Mattress" to our Spotify playlist just for Taylor. Boom! It's on there. So I don't know if you know Patrick Swayze, but Patrick Swayze is Roadhouse.
Smoking hot.
Did
Smoking hot.
Did you recognize the bartender that they
Mm-hmm.
hired into the spot of the guy that they was skimming?
Keith David?
I don't know. I just know
That's
his
his
face.
actor's name. Yeah. He was in quite a bit. I have the cast up on my computer.
I'm glad you knew because I don't.
I didn't know his name
And
when
then
I
what
saw
I-
him. I'm like, hey, that guy looks familiar.
And then there was Sam Elliott, I think is his name.
Never heard of her.
Is that the right name?
That's Sam Elliott.
You've
yeah.
got the cast.
Yeah, Sam Elliott.
Looks exactly the same today.
He looked old when he was young, but looked great when he was old.
40 years later, looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Don't know how.
Yeah, in 89, he looked rough as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Taylor
Super
says she's heard
impressive.
of Patrick Swayze. You get to see
Well then.
you get to see his backside in this movie.
that's true.
I was excited.
That's true.
So was the lady that saw it in the scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Austin, what'd you think of the movie? Had you seen this one before?
I've never seen it. Nope, first time. It was totally 80s. I was not disappointed. It had all of the. It was 80s.
80s.
I'm
100%,
currently
yeah.
watching it.
100%.
How far are you in, Dalton? Where are you?
About the halfway mark.
About the halfway mark.
I like the
Okay.
fact that he drives
So
that
you've
nice.
seen like several topless women by now.
Yeah, multiples. Yeah, all of it. I love how he drives that fancy Mercedes, and then he pulls it into the garage, and he went and bought that beater just because he knew that, like, he's throwing spare tires in the back, and
Yeah.
just because he knows he's gonna make enemies and the car's gonna get beat to hell, so he just drives
Oh.
the beater around.
Who do you
Yeah.
think's deadlier with their feet? Him or Chuck Norris?
Ooh.
Well, Chuck Norris, of course.
Oh, Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris did it more. I mean, Swayze
Hands
just
down.
did it in this movie.
Did he?
I don't know. This is the only movie. I don't watch much Patrick
All right.
Swayze movies.
We should start a petition to get Chuck Norris and. Oh wait, never mind.
Rip.
Rip. We can have Chuck Norris fight Patrick Swayze's corpse. Let's start a petition to exhume the body.
Oh God. Oh God.
It'll be a close match. Chuck Norris is old.
Would you? I don't mean nothing. Would you fight him?
No,
Who, Chuck
no, I
Norris?
wouldn't.
I'd let
Yeah.
him kick me around for a while. I could take one punch, and then I could take one punch.
Yeah.
I am one punch man. One
But how
hit
do
to
you
the
feel
face,
about
and I'm
seeing
out
the back
cold.
of your own head?
Oh, good question. How do you do it without seeing the back of your head? I think you're just going to have to.
He's gonna knock me out in one hit, and I'm just gonna go out and have a good 3 to 4 week nap.
Yeah. That
I'm
sounds
good
nice.
for the photo op. I just want the photo op with Chuck Norris. I don't care how it happens.
Make it happen.
So do y'all have a man crush on Norris?
No.
Oh, who does?
I respect the man. I respect the man. Speaking of man crush,
Sam Elliott, I know.
sexiest Ninja Turtle. Who you got?
It's got to be
Which one was the
Raph.
painter? Which one was
You
the
think
painter?
It's got to be the red one.
Yeah, you like a bad boy.
Yeah.
See, I like a guy that'll make me laugh. So I think I pick Mikey.
Wasn't there a comic where all the turtles but Mikey died and he wound up being the
The Last Ronin.
best one?
That's the Last Ronin.
You were talking about the last. What are they making a video
They're
game or
making a
something?
video
What is
game of that.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a really dark and
I feel like
broody
I would make an
story.
amazing movie.
It's a really good graphic novel. I think it's like a 5-issue graphic novel. We're getting off
See, I just feel like
topic
something
here.
like that would make such a great. Oh,
Let's get back to our movie. We're getting derailed here. This is awesome. I love it. But Roadhouse. Let's see what Metacritic thinks about Roadhouse. Now, for you two guys, I don't know if you guys really watched too many of our episodes, and the people watching, we like to laugh at critics. So we follow Common Sense Media and a Christian. Is it a Christian website?
I have
It's
no
very
idea.
Christian, but it's a.
I have
we'll
no
get-
idea.
It's Common Sense Media. It's a website made to like let parents know if children should watch movies, and the reviews are so off the wall they're hilarious. We're gonna start with Metacritic here, and I like to let Austin guess what the critics and the users gave this on Metacritic. 15 critics out of 100, Austin.
So out of from 0 to 100, if Patrick Swayze was not in this movie, I would think it would be a low score. But because Patrick Swayze is in the movie, I think they're gonna give it giggity -1, 68.
Alex, you got a guess?
man, I don't know. My man Sam Elliott's in the movie. I want to go 72.
That was pre-mustache years though,
It
so he
was.
wasn't as cool.
Dalton, what do you think?
Fair.
I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I'm gonna say 25%.
Ooh, you
Oh
were
my!
actually he was closer than all of you. 36.
What? They hated
They
this
Wow.
movie.
hated this movie.
I thought Swayze would be able to pull enough positivity to overcome what was clearly a
That's
poorly
all them
critically-
feet, man.
So 20
wow.
20
Good
users
job, dog.
20 users out of 10.
Users loved it. 7.5.
All right, what do you guys got?
Roadhouse.
Oh man, now I'm scared.
Well, I'm gonna say, people can still keep adding on to this day just because it's a cult classic now. I'm gonna say it's higher for people. I'm gonna say 70.
7.0. Going for it.
Gonna
No,
go
it's just-
48.
4.8.
We got to realize this is only 20
4.8.
reviews.
Oh,
Giggity.
ooh.
Giggity.
Oh, 6.9.
20.
All right.
6.9.
Yeah, no, 4.8.
Nope. 6.9.
They gave
The crowd
it-
has spoken.
Yeah. 6.9. So, critics, 3 positive, 4 mixed, 8 negative. Users, 12 positive, 5 mixed, 3 negative. Let's see here. Empire gave it an 80. An immensely enjoyable slice of romanticized fisticuffs. This is a Western in every aspect, except the Stetsons and 6 guns.
All right.
Here's the funniest one I've seen. This is probably the worst film I've ever seen. The only plus side, slight comedy value because it was so bad. Should have called it Roadkill.
Oh,
Are you reading that on Metacritic?
Burn.
Ooh.
On Google.
Oh, okay. Looking
Not true.
for Austin. Your Chronicle's not on here today.
Well, fail.
Metacritic's running a bunch of stupid ads today, and I don't like it. Los Angeles Times gave it a 10. The crushing assault that Roadhouse delivers to fun at the movies is enough to send you crawling out of the theater on hands and knees, bloody and bowed.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, they hated it. Oh.
The New York Times also gave it a 10. In Roadhouse, Patrick Swayze has the most laughable role since Tom Cruise juggled a few liquor bottles and danced to hippie shakes in Cocktail. Next to Dalton, Johnny Castle in Dirty Dancing seems like Hamlet. Mr. Swayze does some dirty fighting here, and most of the role requires a blank expression. At this point, Roadhouse makes his career look like a bad joke.
Wow.
Wow.
Tell me how you truly feel. The Miami Herald just gave it a 25 and said Roadhouse makes Cocktail look like a documentary. What is Cocktail?
Did they
Do I
come
not know
out
that
in
movie?
at the same time or something?
Must have. I don't recognize that movie.
It's a Tom Cruise movie, and it was one of his early ones where he was a bartender.
I've heard of it. Okay.
I've never seen it, but I've seen the clips. But
I
it makes
put
me
a-
think that
But another reason it's ranked so low is competing with at least a Weapon in the late 80s.
Lethal Weapon's a great movie.
But it was kind of in a
Yeah.
different genre, though.
I think they're both still classified as action movies.
Was this action? Action thriller
Oh.
is what Metacritic has it under.
Speaking of thriller, did you know that Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson had a falling out?
They did. Hey, look, hey, I don't think we've had this common sense reviewer.
Okay, let's go.
Barbara Shuglasser Parker?
No,
This is-
definitely not.
This is new. And this surprises me. Right here.
Okay.
They're saying 16 plus 2 stars. The 2-star doesn't surprise me, but they're saying that 16 and older should be watching this movie.
That's one of those arbitrary numbers. I mean, it's 17 is the minimum for a rated R movie, so they're just saying they'll go 1 year younger, but it's a crappy movie.
What?
So I don't know. That's a tough one.
Parents say 5 plus 5 stars.
No.
One parent adult says age 2 plus and is a 5-star, and the other one said 8 plus with a 5. Said fine for all mature kids. I don't think they know what this.
Oh no.
I think we have 2 idiot adults that don't know what.
What do you mean a mature? My mature 2-year-old would
Yeah.
love this movie. Oh my
I'm gonna go get-
gosh.
Yeah,
I'm literally gonna go wake
two
up my
parents
1-year-old daughter. We're gonna watch Roadhouse.
2 parents gave it 5 stars and 3 kids gave it a 3-star. Good times.
How old were the kids?
Let me find the kid reviews.
I want to say the MPAA was a lot stricter back then than it is now.
No, I thought it was looser because there's a lot of movies that are there's a lot of old 80s movies that are rated like PG that would almost get a 13 to R rating now.
Wow.
You got to remember PG-13 didn't exist until after Gremlins.
Correct.
You got to remember, 13-year-olds back then were also smoking cigarettes.
That's true. That's true.
There was
I mean,
a,
what'd you do at lunchtime, Travis?
we're not talking about that, okay?
Oh.
We don't discuss that here. That's at our other podcast. The kids,
I know.
there's a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old.
Okay.
And
Fair.
and then an adult rated for children. All right, so let's get into what will we find in this movie.
One of
What
the
we find
best
is-
quotes of all time.
Oh, what is it?
You're too stupid to have a good time.
I thought you were gonna say the Sam Elliott one where it's like, I'm not gonna show you mine, and then just.
No, this is a PG podcast.
So, this is they rate these different categories out of 5. So positive messages.
2.
I think 2 is good. 2's a good one.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
They gave it a 1, very little. And literally it just says nobody ever wins a fight.
I'm gonna say 3.5.
Well, they gave it positive role models.
Yeah, teaching you to stand your
It's-
ground.
Yeah, it's a tough one because sticking up for the little guy.
Is 0 an option?
Yes,
It
actually,
is.
It is. I forgot to. Yeah. That's called not present.
I'm gonna go with 1.
I think I would
I'll
also
go
go
with
with a 1. He's pretty psychotic, but he wants to stick up for the little guy. So
Yeah, very little. 1. They gave it a 1. Dalton is a
Question
smart.
is, would
What?
you work for him? Would he be a cool boss?
he would be a cool boss. Yeah.
Better than my boss.
So you
Dalton
catch
is
a
a small-
roadhouse. Ooh.
Dalton is a smart college graduate who beats up rowdy drunks for a living. He stays calm in difficult situations and never backs down in the face of violence. Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
This one should be fun. Violence and scariness.
4.
It's got to be yes, 4 is the real answer, but I think Barbara Shamahavala is going to give it a 5.
Ding dong.
But it is definitely not Saw level violence, but there's a
No.
lot. I mean, you see people
There's
dying all over.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
blood
you got
in this
different
one.
kinds of violence. You got horror movie
No.
violence, and that does not fit into this category.
Yeah, so I mean, this is nowhere near that, but people are weird, and she probably gave it a 5. But what about that Wesley at the end? Just taking shotgun blast after shotgun blast, like having his body
Well, they
shredded to
literally-
pieces, and he's
He was literally getting shot by birdshot from 100 yards away.
yeah, not even that. Yeah,
This is what it acted like. It's just like, what are they? Is this are they hitting him with BB guns? What kind of shotguns are you shooting at this guy? She gave it a 4. A lot.
oh, good. Okay, that's reasonable.
The movie is a series of fight scenes staged between moments of dialogue, dancing, and sex. Men beat each other with bottles, sticks, fists, and spears. Men shoot each other. A home and a place of business is burned in arson fires. A monster truck drives through a car dealership and destroys a building and cars. A man describes his bar as kind of a place where you have to sweep up the eyeballs after closing.
Oh.
Every night a man is stabbed to death. A knife is left in his chest, surrounded by blood. Someone slashes Dalton's tires and smashes his windshield nearly every night. A reference is made to something in prison. We're not going to say that word.
Oh, yep.
Hold on a minute. I got to fix this. Alex went weird.
Oh no, is he
Camera-
What's
frozen?
new?
No, your camera just went off, so I was
Oh.
just fixing it. All right.
Am I frozen?
You're constantly
yeah,
frozen.
Wayne, you're cool. All right. This is gonna be a rough one. I don't think you're gonna be able to guess this one properly, Austin, because this one I don't know. I didn't see any, but it had to have been there. Sex, romance, and nudity.
Ooh.
Ooh, no. That's funny. I actually know this. I'm going to go with a 3.
So I think it has to be at least a 4. It wouldn't surprise me if Barma Shomalaka gave it a 5. I would say 4 because I think we've seen movies worse, but there was a lot of
I don't
stuff on
know if
this.
there's many movies we have seen worse.
Really?
This was probably one of the worst ones we've seen in a while. Because there was a scene in the back room where they were going full ham.
Yeah.
Then there was him and the doctor going full on. But it really didn't show much. That was just a sex scene, but they really didn't show much.
Right.
But
Right.
they
So I'd say probably a 4, but she probably gave it a 5.
gave it a 4.
Okay, good. That's fair.
A man with his pants down has sex in a closet with a woman whose breasts are seen. Topless women are seen. A man and woman are seen nude from behind. My favorite. A man tells another guy that for $20 he can kiss his girl's breasts.
Oof.
I ain't got $20. The man enthusiastically touches them, mostly covered, while explaining that he doesn't have $20. Graffiti on a bar says, for a great Buick. A man does a striptease for a club at a club for fun. Her breasts are shown. A man offers to get nipple to nipple with a woman.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
I could do that without you. The Buick was my favorite part because that was the owner of the bar. Just
Yeah.
penciled in. Next time I see that wrote on the wall, I'm gonna pull a pen out and do that.
That owner, when he first came on, I thought he was going to be the bad guy. He turned out to be a good guy.
Yeah.
Even throughout the whole movie, I thought he was going to be a bad guy. Up until the very end. The very end, when he finally, you see him shoot that guy. But the whole time, I thought he was either going to cave or I thought he was going to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Surprise.
He ended up saving the day in the end.
Yeah.
Spoiler if you're still watching the movie.
I really need to go watch this movie now again.
Language. The correct answer is yes.
Oh.
They spoke
Yeah,
language.
5.
This is, I'd probably say 4.
I
Dalton?
feel like I'm gonna go with the 5.
I mean, you haven't finished it yet.
I mean,
So far, I'd say 4.
they a lot. 5.
5, okay.
Mm.
And every word in the book. I'm not gonna read the list.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a couple 80s insults, which I was really happy to hear. There were some
80s
good ones.
insult.
There were some good ones. You know,
Like 80s slang?
Yeah, just some words we're not allowed to use anymore because they, they're bad now.
Oh.
They were bad back then, but they're even worse now. I liked
Yeah.
the scene when he's telling his bouncers to be nice, and the one guy's like, "What if they call my mom up?" And he's like, "Well, is she?" And he's like, "Oh."
Yeah. Be nice.
All right, Austin, our favorite category:
Uh,
products and purchases, aka consumerism.
I'm gonna say 2. I heard references to Jack Daniels. I think we saw some beers. We saw some whiskeys. I know we saw some oil.
Oil.
There was saw the Buick reference. The Mercedes. I'm still gonna say 2 because nothing was super in your face. It was just there.
I would explain this category
Ooh.
to you guys, but we don't understand. They're all over the board on this one. This is basically products in the movie. If they're trying to sell you something, we watched the Batman movie and it was a 5 out of 5 stars because Batman sells a lot of toys.
Right.
Yeah, we don't even know.
Now, I'm going to shut you guys down on guessing because this is not present in the movie.
Well, it made me want to buy a pair of tight-fitting jeans
Heck yeah! I mean,
so I could
I'd
do
like-
karate in
God.
the garage.
I'd like to
So-
see.
Yeah, how does he do so much karate without
too.
ripping his pants?
I guess he trained with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I guess.
I
what it
bet
is?
they.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's something you can look up to see how many pants they went through. He had to tore them
He had a
things.
denim sponsorship.
That's
Yeah,
why I
it'll
want
be,
to know the numbers.
It'd be in a props department.
Wardrobe. But yeah, Austin, that was not present.
Okay,
She
not
said
present.
it just doesn't
Cool.
exist in this movie.
Okay.
All right, Alex disappeared again.
No,
Alex.
I'm back. Sorry.
I have to go in and fix you on my side. But we're good. All right. Last category: drinking, drugs, and smoking. This one is interesting.
5.
You know, 5 is
Good.
probably the right answer.
This would be the movie that would get it if it did.
What did they say?
It's a 4. I would expect it a 5.
What?
It happened.
Okay.
The whole movie takes place in a bar. Just that adults smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol to excess. Someone deals drugs in a bar. This movie is about a bar. I tell you guys, this is why we like reading from this. But I'm not going to read the synopsis down. Parents need to know. Don't let your kids watch this movie. Make them be adults.
Apparently,
before
it
they
was
watch
dangerous to be around while they were filming as well. It says
Oh, yeah?
Swayze's handsomeness caused problems during production. A pickup truck containing a group of middle-aged blonde women attempted to drive right up to the star's trailer to meet the actor. During the big fight by the river, a raft of Swayze-loving ladies sailed by, and a female extra playing a waitress was too busy staring at Swayze to watch where she was going and tripped and spilled all of her drinks on another extra.
Nice.
Oh,
Nah.
God.
Patrick Swayze effect.
So that man dime caused the spillage of some drinks.
He's
Yeah,
good-looking
dude.
dude. Good-looking dude. I mean, what you gonna do? I guess I was actually reading that Jeff Healey, the guitar player, and Swayze became close friends after this movie. They actually
Oh, yeah?
sparked up a friendship and were close friends. They actually died really close to each other, actually, within a year.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Oh.
because Swayze died in September of 2009. And I think Healy died March of 2008. So almost an exact year away from each other.
That's rough.
So, great movie. Let your kids watch the entire movie.
When they're older, sure. Yeah.
So,
No. Gotta start them young. Gotta start them young.
Oh, they're 2. That's right. That's
What
right.
are
Parents gave it a
those?
5 out of 5 for
Hey.
2 and older. So
let your 2-year-old watch it. Alex, you're almost there.
I'll let my 1-year-old watch it.
This is
So I
another-
guess the scene where Dalton was telling everybody, the whole be nice lecture that he was giving them,
Yeah.
says the NYPD used that scene for the movie as part of its retraining course.
I
They
can see
started
that.
it after it was reported that cops were falling asleep during the training lectures.
I think up at where I work, I think they should show that scene.
Be nice.
Be nice, unless you don't have to be.
until you don't have to be.
So yeah, how do we know?
Yeah.
You don't. They-
Yeah.
That's my new life motto.
Wow, I did not know there was a sequel to that movie.
Stop. There's a sequel.
Yep, it's a direct-to-DVD sequel, 2006 Roadhouse 2 Last Call.
Oh my goodness. Who is in it? We have to.
they really
I'm
made-
probably butchering this guy's last name. Jonathan Schake? Schaeech. Plays Dalton's DA agent son, Shane
got-
Tanner.
It's got Jake Busey in it. It's got Gary Busey's son in it.
Oh goodness.
Really? Huh. I have to
Yeah.
watch this.
Will Patton's also in it. He's been in a bunch of stuff. That guy's been in some stuff. Yeah, it's got a fairly B-list actors in it. Have you
It's a solid set of B-list actors.
have you never
Yeah, it sounds like it took a page out of Steven Seagal's book, so.
have you seen Jake Busey? Have you never heard of him?
He looks healthier than his dad.
He looks just like he got his dad's teeth. Imagine Gary Busey's teeth on a younger face.
Because wasn't that
I mean that as he
God.
doesn't look as
Oh,
crazy.
God.
He
wasn't
looked
that him
great.
in Under Siege? That wasn't Gary in Under
didn't think he
Siege,
was-
was it?
I didn't think he
Wasn't
was
that Jake?
I don't. Jake was in Twister. He was in the first Predator movie. Contact from '97. Frighteners from '96. He was in The Hitcher 2. I've Seen Where You've Been. That famous movie.
Okay. Oh,
I know he.
yeah. Everybody's seen it.
Yeah, I know. That's a very famous movie. Oh, he's in Starship Troopers. I remember him in that movie. Great movie.
Yeah, it is.
See what else. Trying to see what else he had been in. That Austin.
See, I am looking at a photo of him right now, and he looks nowhere near as crazy as his dad.
I think he looks crazier than his dad.
I mean, he looks like he done a lot of blow in the bathroom.
I mean, so did his dad. Probably how he was born. Austin, what do we want to... don't. What do we want to watch in 2 weeks? We're taking next week off, because we always do that.
Yeah.
Is there any suggestions? Because I have an idea, and it'd be funny. I have a joke that we could do. Because I think it'd be funny, because I've never seen these movies. We could, honestly, take the 2 weeks and review the entire Twilight series.
Oh, God.
This sounds like an idea from your wife, sir.
No, this was
Tell me
my
it's
idea.
not.
If you guys do that, we can do a coin flip to see whose side you guys would take. Who's going to be Team Vampire or whatever, and who's going to be the Team
They're
Werewolf.
both
Oh.
whiny.
Oh.
I mean,
That's
y'all remember that when McDonald's
Oh, yeah.
used to do the whole showcase deal? I think Pizza Hut did too.
We're not doing
Really?
that. That was a joke. We're not actually reviewing those movies, because I don't think I could sit
I
Yeah,
down.
thought
we
you were
are.
being so
It's
serious.
too late. We're doing it. That's what we're doing.
No.
Unless
I'm going to finish them all tomorrow.
Unless Austin has a
Oh.
better idea.
Because my wife and daughter, I think, have either started that or just finished it. They'd be into it. If it wasn't that,
There's the other one we were talking about.
I would love a good Steven Seagal movie review.
We did Under Siege. Does he have anything else that's worth anything else?
Sir, how dare you besmirch his name? All his movies are just bangers.
Was he in Three Ninjas?
I'm trying to remember. What's a good Seagal movie? If one exists.
You should look up what his lowest rated movie is, and that's the one that gets reviewed.
Oh, you should see his his title when you Google search him. Special Representative for Russia, U.S. Cultural Links, Cultural and Historic Heritage.
Oh my God.
Okay. He is the Dennis Rodman of the
So we-
theatrical representatives.
We watched Under Siege, right?
Yep.
Why don't we go for Above the Law or Hard to Kill? Or Marked for
Time
Death?
to Kill.
Hard
Wow,
to Kill. Hard to Kill.
Hard to Kill. Let's go Hard to Kill.
Hard to
That sounds
kill it
great.
is.
That was from 90.
Okay.
Box office of 59 million.
That's impressive.
50 million went
Almost.
to Steven Seagal. The other 9 was used to make the movie.
Its budget was 11.5 million.
Oh wow.
Oh,
so it did
that was the
really
budget. So
well.
10 million went to pay Seagal and 1.5 went to make the movie.
Okay. Hard to Kill.
I'm
Is
about
it
to
on
watch
any?
to see his no-look shoot scenes?
This
Is
looks
it on any streaming
this
service?
looks like a unfurling the sails movie out there, sir.
You could
Okay.
probably go down to the dollar store and pick it up in the 99-cent
I-
bin.
Yeah, it's
I
but-
try to do that. I try to whenever we're like walking around someplace with a bin, I always check to see if there's the movie of the week in there. I haven't got lucky and found one yet. I found them after the fact. I found Gremlins literally the week after we reviewed it.
same.
Found it in a bin for $4. It's like, wow.
So this is just an obscure movie here. Since we was talking about Sam Elliott earlier, a movie I seen which was surprisingly good, but it sounds like it'd be terrible. The movie is called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot. It came out 2018, starring Sam Elliott.
Why
Yeah,
does that
what?
sound so
Oh.
familiar?
What?
Why does
So
that?
it is.
Yeah.
It was a
It's
roller coaster of
amazing.
emotion.
Amazing.
Why does that?
You've seen it, Alex? You've
Yes.
seen it, or you said it sounds amazing?
No, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. If you don't, there's something wrong with you. That movie is a masterpiece.
Now,
Okay.
It's corny on how it goes about its message, I guess, but it's probably the best acting out of Sam Elliott other than him in
You
1883.
sir, he's had some. Ghost Rider, the first Ghost Rider movie, one of his best movies. You know?
He was great in that.
It was the best part of the movie. Come on, now when he's on the flaming horse at the end, I mean, cinematic gold.
When he's the original Ghost Rider,
Yeah.
yes.
And that's it. That. Trav, what do you say? What do you say?
What? What are we doing?
Are we doing that, or are we going to
Oh,
stick with Hard to Kill?
We're sticking with Hard to Kill. I've already wrote it down.
Okay.
It's
He wrote it
etched
down.
in- It's etched in blood on my monitor. I gotta clean that off later.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if y'all have some downtime, you need to check it out.
What movie you guys talking about? Because I checked out. I was doing stuff over here.
The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot. I'm trying to find a synopsis here. Calvin Barr, an old bitter recluse who was once a legendary assassin for the U.S. government and whose task to kill Hitler almost changed the course of World War II, was asked to come back from retirement for one final top secret mission to track down and eliminate a Bigfoot that became infected with deadly disease that could spread to others if the creature remains on the loose in the forest for too long. And during the mission, Barr's World War II past is shown through flashbacks.
How's this got people that are actually well-known actors in it? What the hell?
If
No,
you
it has an
actually seen a
amazing
picture
cast.
of Bigfoot from the movie, you're gonna laugh.
Did you look this up on Google and see what it made at the box office?
I
What it
did
made.
not.
Throw out a number and say what you think this made at the box office.
Did it actually? So it actually went to theaters.
That's what I was going to say. I wouldn't even have thought it would have gone.
It's got a box office number here.
Oh wow! I see.
28,
Do what?
28 million. 28 million.
You are so
3
cold.
million.
You guys are so cold with this number.
Higher?
$3,822.
3,000?
What does
What?
it say the production cost was?
It doesn't.
That does.
They filmed it on an iPhone.
Oh,
I
I
don't
think
know.
they filmed it. Okay, if you watch the movie, you'll get it because I'm pretty sure they filmed the Bigfoot scenes during Halloween.
Like when people were actually dressed up as Halloween.
Yes, I think it was on the Halloween weekend.
They just
I-
filmed it somewhere.
I think in between trick or treating, they got Bigfoot in.
That's hilarious.
Great. All right.
I think you could have come up with a better name. That name goes on way too long. Like, why
Oh,
you have
no,
to tell the
I
guy-
think that's the point. That's the point.
That
I
got
think.
me hook, line, and sinker. I seen that go across my TV screen. I said, "Ooh, I have to watch that now."
It's
Is
on
it, where'd you
Tubi.
find it?
Tubi free. It's on free. You can watch free on Tubi. I know.
Ugh, I hate Tubi. Hate Tubi. I hate it.
Well, yeah,
I think
bonus
it's
movie.
on
We
Netflix
might-
as well.
It's not showing on Netflix.
No, can't remember where I watched it.
You have seen it?
YouTube for
Yes.
$2.99.
I don't pay for these movies. Not until people start paying us to watch movies.
Okay, IMDb, they rated it at 5.7.
Out
So
of 100?
got it out of 10. Here, I'm gonna give this an extra. It says 68% of people like this. I'm gonna give it one more. 68.1%.
There we
Because Sam Elliott.
go. All right. I think I'm gonna try to check it out.
I might watch that one. In the,
Yeah, they have you can check out the trailer on YouTube.
I think I want to go into this one a little bit more blind. I think it deserves a blind watch. I'm going to close my eyes the whole
No.
time, just listen to it.
Oh God.
God.
So,
Huh.
Austin, you got anything else for us?
Coming soon, everybody, you guys, all of you, be ready. Football's coming back up. I know some people are getting kind of scared because the league's kind of big, but in the real world, you're going to have wide receiver 3s on your team.
Dude, there's so many good wide receivers out there right now.
In the
None
real
of them
world,
play
you're
on
going to have
Dallas.
some
None
3s.
of them are Dallas because
I'm
they're not going to
stop
catch
it.
a single pass. Dak's already practicing throwing interceptions in practice already, so...
But
Pick up
look out
any
for
defense that
that.
plays Dallas
We are
twice.
going to be sending out here in the next couple weeks, probably. I think the leagues are going to be able to be activated soon, so we'll be sending out the links. Join the links to join the football league. If too many people whine and complain because they want to have all-star casts, maybe we'll split up the leagues into like 2 separate leagues. I say we just have one giant, massive league with
that
a bunch
sounds
of
good
like
to me.
people scoring one point like on your team. Like, I need that guy scoring his 1 point. And if he doesn't run those 10 yards, then I'm screwed.
I stress out a little less when there is no free agents to pull from because everyone's on a roster.
Yeah, exactly. So be ready.
WNBA.
Be ready. That's coming out.
My season's
So
over.
is there
Yes,
is
sir.
there any pantsless merch?
Yes, no,
Not
not
official.
really. People have made fan copies, and we endorse that.
No,
Yeah.
you can sue them too if they make a profit.
We won't do that. It's our shtick. Our shtick is to you take our
You do you.
ideas.
You do. If you can
Yeah.
profit off of our image, go for it, because we can.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
It's not like we're doing it.
I seen a shirt here. I've seen a shirt here pretty recently. I feel like I'm going to support it and have a copy of it made for me.
Ooh, nice.
You know, it's funny because
Yeah.
everybody seems to have a shirt of our logo, but this guy.
Somebody get Travis a Pantless Podcast shirt.
I want
Everybody
the
else
underwear.
has one.
I want the underwear.
Oh, okay.
Banana hammock.
Nice.
God.
Bikini
Oh,
style
God.
breeds.
Austin's face right on the front.
No,
Why is my face? Why can't it just be the logo?
Cheeto Speedo.
That's what
Oh
I mean.
my
Hey,
goodness.
easy killer.
Yeah.
I
But the
resemble that
crunchy
remark.
Cheeto too. It's definitely not the puffy Cheetos.
I resemble that remark.
I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
Yeah.
See, only people born in the 70s and 80s get that reference.
I got it.
Not me.
It's a Seinfeld.
Oh, all right. Well, if we ain't got nothing else, you ain't got nothing else, do you, Austin?
Don't block me.
No, you're there. You're here forever.
All right, let's do this right here, and we are. How do you guys?